Hi everyone, so in this video I'm just going to do a quick review of the TV program Playing Nice. So I've been watching it, it was on ITV and it was the last episode yesterday and it was over I think it had 4 episodes altogether, I think. So Playing Nice is basically, I don't think it's based on a true story, but it's about two couples where their children have been switched at birth. So I saw the description and I thought, oh, this sounds interesting. Now, I don't normally watch ITV dramas, not many of them, because they're a bit predictable. And was it on ITV? Yeah, it was on ITV. The only 2 dramas that I think I've watched where I thought, yeah, these have been really powerful, and one won an BAFTA award, was Mr. Bates versus the Post Office, because that was based on a true story, and that's why it was like unpredictable. And then the other one, Until I Kill You, as well. But then actually another drama that didn't win a BAFTA, and I thought it should, was The Sixth Commandment, and that was brilliant. That was based on a true story and it was excellent acting. So this drama, Playing Nice, I'm just going to talk about it. I gave it 6.5 out of 10, which isn't that high. It's got the 4 main characters are Miles and Lucy. They're their characters, and then Maddie, and I don't know the other guy's name, but his real name is James Norton. Apparently he was in Happy Valley, which is another drama. I don't know, I didn't really connect with the characters too much, to be fair. I felt Lucy, out of all of them, was the weak link. She was wooden as anything. Her acting was terrible. She had the same expression for the whole 4 episodes. She just kept doing these blank stares. She wasn't really showing emotion. And then the other lady, Maddie, I know she's been in other things. She's an Irish woman. I've seen her face somewhere, but I can't think where. She overacts. So you've got one that is like wooden and doesn't show emotion, and then you've got the other one. To me, everyone else might be different, because this has been getting mixed reviews. Some people have been really criticising it and some people loved it. I thought that Maddie at times was really good at acting, but other times she was overacting. She was like, it was almost like she was telling herself, right, I've got to be sad here. So she was doing like what she thought sadness is. I've got to cry here. But I didn't get any sense of like real emotion as well. Miles was the best out of all 4 of them, the best actor, because really you hated him. He was the character you wanted to hate, the narcissist, the evil person, telling lies. He was someone that, even when I'm thinking about it now, he's the type of person you'd avoid. He was dangerous, he was moody, he was everything, but he acted that perfectly. So to me, he made the show for me. That's why I sort of was watching it more. James Norton, can't even remember what his character name was. He was good, but he was too basic. So you've got 4 people here, 4 characters who were all trying their best, but to me, they didn't bring it, apart from Miles. The whole show was confusing at parts. Some parts were really good, where they were spending time with each other's child, their birth child, and the child that was switched at birth. Some of it was unrealistic. Some of it was confusing. So I'm just going to talk about a few parts. The confusing parts for me were when Lucy was describing why she switched the babies at birth. That was the most confusing out of everything. So she said the reason she switched the baby was so that her husband, who she knows is a narcissist and an abuser, doesn't get to raise a child. But then she switched with another baby, so he's going to raise someone else's child. And she was saying that she feels that her child, who she gave birth to, would be safe. But then she's raising another person's child, even though she thinks her husband is abusive and would danger to children. That made no sense. I think they just threw that in because they had no reason of why it happened. So that made no sense. The other part was when Miles's mum turned up, and you had all this secret meeting where the mum said, he's a dangerous person. She turned up at court, sat in the courtroom quietly, left the courtroom, had a tiny interaction with Miles, her son, and then left. And I thought, what was the point of that? It didn't make sense. So I didn't get that either. Then I think the ending was the worst part of it all, because you've got all this build up, this tension over 4 days, And then the Lucy pushes her husband off the cliff, which that was also bad acting, because, you know, it just didn't even make, it didn't really work, that scene. But then 2 minutes later, they're telling the police that, oh, he's disappeared. And Lucy has kind of not got any emotion at all about the fact that that's her husband, even though like he was an abuser. She's still, no crying, no tears, no nothing. I've just murdered my husband. And then they're all sitting on the beach at the end, laughing and joking with the two kids. And that was unrealistic, because if you just murdered someone, even if it was under those circumstances, it was just like the happy ITV ending where everyone's just like, everything worked out in the end. And I think I know why they did it, because they want people to say, well, he was a bad person. He's the, like, what's the word? The villain. So we've killed him, like EastEnders type thing. So everyone's going to be like, yeah, good ending. But to me, it didn't know. I was like, I wanted more. I wanted something more. I don't know what the more was, but it wasn't that. Like 4 people sitting on a beach laughing. And happy, but there's no like even discussion about like everything that they'd gone through. It just felt a bit. And also when Lucy has said to why she switched the children at birth, there was no discussion about that. You know, wouldn't the other mother be thinking, well, you've just ruined my life and you're the person that did it? There was no, it was a bit, there was things that could have been made better. So what I would say is the reason it's 6, I'd say 6 to 6.5 out of 10. For me, the best drama that I watched, I think whether it was last year or the year before, was definitely The Sixth Commandment, because the acting was brilliant. Everyone played their part. It was tense. I gave that 10 out of 10. I don't know if I reviewed it on here or not, but that was probably one of my best dramas that I've seen on ITV. Yeah, I like unpredictable. I like where you're thinking, what's the ending going to be like? In fact, Until I Kill You, I've done like a review of that. That was also really good, but that was based on a true story. The acting from that woman, I can't remember her name, who starred in it, was fantastic. I know lots of people have commented on the review of that. What do you guys think? You know, go online and you'll see that it's getting mixed reviews. Even the guy that plays James Norton, he's named the real actor, he's defending the whole programme, because apparently there's loads of people that are not saying that it was any good. Other people are saying it was really good. What do you guys think? If you've watched it, let me know, leave your comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.